How the hell does Alex HORMOZI actually makes money? He keeps saying I own multiple companies which do over $250 million in yearly revenue. And you might think he invests in companies, but this is just half of the story he is telling you. So in this video, I'm going to break down how he actually makes money, play the clips where HORMOZI explains all of this by himself.
This is how we see value creation. And so we say, like, this is our framework for creating value. If you like this, happy to help you. If you're like, this is cool, I'll go do this, awesome.
And also give you the strategy he runs on YouTube, which you can copy in your own YouTube business too. To understand his strategy, we first need to see his complete business model and the crucial part, which is YouTube obviously. HORMOZI gives all of his knowledge for free, but why give away so much for free on YouTube? How does that not bankrupt you? And how do you recover from it? That's the part almost everybody gets wrong. Because let's be real, free videos don't pay the bills, but the bills are expensive in HORMOZI's case. So what HORMOZI does is different. It's deeper, and when you see the whole picture, you'll never look at YouTube business the same way again. Now here's the thing. All of HORMOZI's videos and books look generous, but it's actually his strategy. Free YouTube videos on the surface look dumb. You spend hours making content, you give away your best ideas. In return, you get back a couple of likes and maybe a few comments. But HORMOZI is not trying to get likes. He's running a money machine where his videos are not the product, they are the bait. Think of YouTube videos like fishing hooks. Each video is a shiny worm. It doesn't feed HORMOZI. Instead, it attracts the people he wants to attract. And once people bite, he doesn't just yank them out of the water and sell them something. He gives them more free food. That's the genius part. So if he's giving away free stuff on YouTube and giving away free books and courses, where is the money, right? Hold that thought for a while. We'll get to the money soon. But first, you need to see how the free actually makes people spend more later. His books are basically like sitting down at a restaurant where the appetizer is free, but it's not just free, it's shockingly good. So good you start wondering if the free stuff is this good, how insane the paid stuff be. And that's the flip HORMOZI is creating. Free builds trust, free builds proof, free makes paid stuff feel like a steal. But doesn't that make the paid stuff worthless? And that's the hidden twist. The free stuff teaches you the what and why. The paid stuff teaches you the how. For instance, free book means here is the playbook, now go and take action. While paid workshop means here is me personally walking you through it. So the free content is not charity, it's bait for trust building. And the crazy part is, this alone would have been enough to build a solid business foundation.
The deal side.
So you have the content, which creates the brand.
Yep.
Free content which gets you more leads, which gives you more low ticket product sales. But HORMOZI doesn't stop there. He has next level that most people miss and don't even realize it exists. After all that free value, he doesn't try to sell you a $99 course. He jumps straight into something most people think it's insane, a $5,000 workshop. Now you might be wondering who the hell pays for $5,000 for a workshop? It sounds like a scam, right? But here is the thing. People do pay it, and a lot of people pay for it. Because by the time you get to this point in his funnel, you already trust him more than most of your friends. And the 5K isn't for fluff. These workshops are practical, no BS practice grounds where businesses walk away with actual fixes to their problems. For someone running a company, 5K to solve $1 million mistake is just a bargain, right?
What you did is you turned your cost into, whether
A
it's a
revenue
profit center or
Yeah.
break even, I don't know, but
Yeah.
like, you know, something like this. This is your workshops.
Yeah.
What did you call it? You called it something else just now?
Yeah, advisory practice. Yeah.
Advisory. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your advisory.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, pay us $5,000, come over here.
And that's where the wild twist happens. The 5K workshop isn't even the end goal. It's not where the real money is. It's more like an audition stage. Because after that workshop, HORMOZI does something most creators would never think about. He filters out businesses. Here's how it works. Some people pay 5K, get their answers and move on. Cool, right? But a small group is different. They are HORMOZI's potential partners. HORMOZI takes those people and says, look, if you want, I'll go deeper. I'll solve your biggest bottlenecks personally. And this is where he offers high-level consulting deals. But why does this work? Because at that point, you are not selling courses or workshop. You are solving the $1 million problems. And when you solve $1 million problems, charging $100K is not crazy at all. It's cheap actually.
Yeah.
But then you do have to upsell here to like
Yeah.
more advisory.
Which is like, yeah. So we
more-
just do, so basically from there, this is how we see value creation. And so we say like, this is our framework for creating value. If you like this, happy to help you. If you're like, this is cool, I'll go do this, awesome. But the consulting side's true consulting. It's one thing. Like they come, we identify the constraint, we say, okay, well, we're gonna go look at comps. We're gonna look at the different ad strategies of people who are bigger. We're gonna say, this is the funnel and this is the offer that we think you should do. And we say, this is all you have to do. When you do that, call us. And so it's 100% from point to point. It's not like a ongoing thing. It's literally one-time consulting. And that's the quote. That's the quote up.
But here is the kicker again. Even this is not the end game. Consulting is just the middle ground because the real money, it's not in selling advice. It's in owning pieces of those companies themselves. By now you're probably thinking, damn, this funnel already prints money. Why not just stop it there? This is where things go from smart to genius. And here's where HORMOZI's empire building really begins. Is the secret. HORMOZI doesn't stop because the real money, it's not in consulting, it's in equity. Think of it like renting versus owning a house. Consulting is just rent money. You get paid, but when you stop working, it's over. Equity is like owning the house. The money keeps coming in, even if you are not there fixing the plumbing. So after the workshops and consulting, HORMOZI picks up companies he actually believes in. He invests in them. He gives capital, expertise, and systems. Then in return, he gets a slice of the business. That slice could be worth way more than all the workshops combined. One good company is worth tens of millions. A few are worth hundreds of millions. This is why HORMOZI can give away his content for free.
So.
And then at the bottom here, you have the equity side.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You're going to buy the businesses that.
And the venture arm now, which we do a lot of.
And venture. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This model is powerful, but you might be thinking, I don't have that level of money or expertise. What does this have to do with me? Great question. Let's break it down. You might not be ready to invest millions, but you can copy the shape of the model right now in your business. First is create free value. Everyone knows YouTube videos, newsletter, or whatever. Free value builds trust. No trust means no business. Second, offer a next step. It doesn't have to be a 5K workshop. Maybe it's a $50 template or a $500 service or a 1K coaching package. The point is move people from free to paid. Third step is filter out the serious players. Just like HORMOZI, you use your offers to see who's more serious. A freebie gets a casual browser. A paid step gets committed buyers for a lifetime. Step 4, go deeper with fewer people. Once you have committed clients, double down on them. Offer something like higher ticket, solve bigger problems, build the ecosystem around them and their problems, and solve their adjacent problems. Step 5, think about long-term ownership. Maybe today you can't take equity, but you can think, how do I get recurring revenue, recurring customers, or long-term stakes in what I build? Maybe you can start a SaaS. Maybe you can start an AI company or something like that, which builds an ecosystem around the problems of your audience. And here's the ugly truth. Most creators and YouTube businesses burn out because they only chase ad revenue or they have low ticket offers, and that's the hamster wheel. But HORMOZI hacked the game because he stacked his model to move up the value chain by extracting more from his same customers while solving their same and adjacent problems. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. But if you want to see how HORMOZI made $105 million in just 24 hours from a book launch with just a small change in his YouTube channel, then watch this video.